For starters, concealed carry guns are weapons that you bring with you but without anybody noticing. Typically, you tuck them under a holster under the clothing. Some of them can be fitted inside pockets due to their compact size. Carrying a concealed gun can offer many benefits, including deterring crime and providing a sense of security wherever you are. Hence, it's important to choose the right gun for concealed carry as well as to receive proper training in order to safely and effectively use the gun if the need arises. But this time, allow me to show you some of the top options for this particular weapon. Hello everyone, this is Bodhi, and in this video I've listed all the top guns that you will actually carry. Stick until the end so that you'll know all these highly rated guns. Before we start, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons, it helps the channel a lot. Now, let's get back to the video. Glock 43. Glock is probably the one that made people realize that single-stack handguns are great. Part of the reason is that the single-stack firearms of Glock are downright reliable and easy to manipulate. A prime example of this is the Glock 43. Of course, this one is a concealed carry weapon that you will never ignore. It has a small capacity though, specifically it is a 6+1 handgun. But the benefit of that is that it can be hidden perfectly in a holster. This 9mm handgun is easy to handle despite being a small gun. It has a good grip design after all. But don't expect that large-handed users would feel comfortable using this weapon. Since it is a Glock gun, it has unquestionable reliability. It'll fire whenever you need it to. It also ushers standard Glock features such as a steel slide and polymer frame. As a concealed carry weapon, the Glock 43 possesses the perfect features. It was designed to be a single-stack gun, which in turn significantly reduces its size. It's that very reason why it's comfortable to carry around. Similar to other Glocks, the Glock 43 doesn't have an external safety. You simply have to rack its slide, and you can fire it already. But does this mean that carrying this weapon is dangerous? No, and that's because of its internal safety. Specifically, it includes 3 independent internal safeties that prevent the gun from firing unless you pull its trigger. Glock 43 has an extensive aftermarket, hence upgrading and changing its parts are very much doable. Given that this 9mm has a nice quality for its price, it wouldn't be surprising if you're going to buy it right now. Walther CCP 380 ACP. We can't talk about concealed carry weapons without including the Walther CCP 380 ACP. That's pretty much the standard. There are a lot of reasons why you'll carry this gun sooner or later. One of the reasons for this is its ergonomics. If you want a highly maneuverable gun but don't want to use a Smith & Wesson, then the Walther CCP is the perfect choice for you. Of course, CCP means concealed carry pistol, so it has all that it takes for you to hide it from plain sight. Another impeccable quality of the Walther CCP is its proprietary soft coil gas delayed blowback system. Fundamentally, the latter is a gas piston system that optimizes the cycling of the gun through a lighter return spring. As a result, the gun becomes an easy-to-shoot weapon that beginners would certainly love. Similar to its 9mm variant, the Walther CCP 380 ACP comes with a tool-free disassembly. It enables quick and convenient maintenance of the gun. Furthermore, it comes with a single-stack magazine with an 8+1 capacity, which is pretty much adequate for its size. By the way, the Walther CCP 380 ACP has a barrel length of 3.54 inches. It weighs about 20 ounces and has a width of a little over an inch. With these specifications, there's no doubt that this Walther is a comfortable choice for a concealed carry weapon. And well, that's another reason that would make you want to buy this gun. Is this gun expensive? Its recent MSRP is about $469. This price tag is downright generous, considering the offerings of this handgun. Springfield Hellcat. Sig Sauer is quite popular for its SIG P365. That's pretty much unbeatable. Proving that statement is the existence of the Springfield Hellcat. The latter is a micro-compact handgun designed to become stiff competition for the SIG P365. Its quality can certainly make shooters experience a dilemma. The unit is no bigger than your standard 380 ACP. In fact, it's touted as one of the smallest 9mm pistols you can get today. It measures about an inch wide and 6 inches long. Meanwhile, its weight is just 18 ounces, and it has a barrel length of just 3 inches. Concealability is not a problem for this weapon, and it's the reason that compelled people to pick this gun as their EDC. It offers decent firepower as well. The gun arrives with a single 11-round magazine, but of course you have the option to get the 13-round magazine if you think that 11 rounds aren't just satisfying. The 13-round magazine will convert the gun into a full-sized unit when it comes to capacity. Furthermore, the Hellcat is equipped with adaptive grip texturing. It enables a positive grip in moments you will require it, but it didn't betray the ability to reposition your hand. With its flat-face trigger and lightweight break, the gun can make quick, accurate follow-ups. It's outfitted with a relatively new sighting design. Instead of 3-dot sights, it opted for a U-notch sight. According to its manufacturer, this design enhances the sight picture that the Hellcat can provide. And the final deal sealer is that the gun is actually reasonably priced. It's among the most cost-efficient concealed carry guns today. Smith & Wesson CSX. These days, there aren't many hammer guns that are suitable for concealed carry. Obviously, that's because the hammer can potentially snag your clothing. Striker-fired pistols, on the other hand, are exceptionally seamless for masking your gun in public. Fortunately, the Smith & Wesson CSX proved that hammer guns could also fit into this category. This is a relatively new gun as it was just released in 2022. It's a 9mm pistol that has a trimmed construction so that it can become an ideal EDC for shooters. For defensive capabilities, this gun should never fail you. Interestingly, the CSX gives off the vibe of the M&P striker guns. Well, that's not surprising given that these weapons share similar features. For example, both of them have textured backstraps. However, the Smith & Wesson CSX doesn't use polymer on its frame. Instead, it opted for aluminum alloy. For me, this choice of material enhanced the feel of the pistol. Keep in mind though, this gun isn't exactly lightweight despite having a micro-compact construction. Specifically, it weighs 19.5 ounces if its magazine is empty. But at the same time, this single-action handgun is quite agile. It offers quick target acquisition and transition. And since it is a single-action handgun, expect that it has a snappy trigger. Some people might not favor its thumb safety, considering that we're already used to using manual safety. Still, this gun offers great handling and ergonomics. It has a nice ambidextrous switch that I truly enjoy. Sig Sauer P365. The Sig Sauer P365 is a micro-compact gun loaded with 10+1 9mm rounds. The P365 is an obvious improvement to its low-capacity predecessors. This should be a big deal considering that this handgun falls into the micro-compact category. And if that's not enough, you can optionally invest in its extended mags that offer 15+1 capacity. When it comes to concealed carry weapons, many would think that the 380 ACP is far better choice. After all, 380 ACP handguns are smaller than their 9mm counterparts. But at the same time, keep in mind that 9mm handguns like the P365 excel in the power department. If you want an EDC handgun that can protect you from different threats, you should consider getting a 9mm. Despite having a small profile, the Sig Sauer P365 remains to have a comfortable, ergonomic grip. It's tailored with a small palm swell that could fit your hands. Meanwhile, its trigger guard has a notable undercut. If you don't know, an undercut lets you grip the gun more securely. And the better the grip, the easier it is for you to control the gun. The controllability of the Sig Sauer P365 isn't something you should downplay. After all, small guns aren't easy to control. So being able to excel in this aspect highlights the overall quality of the P365. Additionally, it includes easy-to-reach controls. I noticed that it has a small slide lock, but since the lock is textured, your thumb should be able to manipulate it properly. Meanwhile, the Sig Sauer P365 has a triangular magazine release for better accessibility. Overall, the P365 gives its users a way to protect themselves without being bulky or quirky. If you want to see more informative videos like this, just click the subscribe button and notification bell. Take care and stay safe.